miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. The 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo, throw left side, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across.
This defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Ordinarily, when you're backed up this deep, most teams like to play it on the safe side, but not these guys. They took a big shot downfield and wound up hitting it for a big play. Back them into a corner, they come out swinging.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
So far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up.
of maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safety. Don't let anyone get
the Bills' 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays. On first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Garoppolo throwing middle, and it's complete. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it. Taking it in from 2 yards. right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field. The fullbacks for the defense, they knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force, but on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills after their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. They make a few changes to the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Allen. It's brought in by Harris. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense won't pressure that time. But sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
Throwing is out and on time. Finding Knox there complete. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. It'll be 2nd down. Across midfield to the 48. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to get to the 31, and that's for the first down. The drive stays alive. yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now Allen. I like it. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone.
That's about all, and it's second down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action, Garoppolo. Looking deep for Adams, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there. Georgia Bulldog finding his way into the backfield. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe for the first and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. That last drive was good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on the toes.
They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of
Davis, 50 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
Here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. And Oliver gets him there to drop it for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush coverage right there. Nowhere to go outside. You have to keep backing up, eventually drop for a huge loss.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A single forward and take it. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. That will go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Pick up there, 22. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he can get the ball at time and find somewhere to put it down here and cover for so long. So maybe they want to go for his own good scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. and he's got a man. That's Davis. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run with Harris, and he'll take it into the end zone.
Finish to the run, all the way into the end zone.
Back out and set to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Over to Hooper on the sideline. Timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I sort of like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice hollow slide there before the big hit. And it's a small gain on the ground. Meanwhile, Allen's still here, taking it by 9. They're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll see down the road, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchdown. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
About that, I think it actually gives them a few leaders. That would help open up this offensive line this time.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. On the delay, here's Hines. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Allen now on first down. He'll check this down to Hines. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that conversion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule and cut down the distance.
They were hoping to get it to him to make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Allen. It's Hines again for the completion. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At this point, this offense was that they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now they can wrap up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
First down, Allen. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by J.R. Brown. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies.
Looking deep for Adams. Watches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So they will wave off the flag and run the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Here we go, here we go.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off the bus stop plays.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Harris running straight ahead. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
On each run.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Hines. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on 3rd down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in his dual threat role. As we get deeper in the game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, look at that catch by Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is? To not play too much zone. At the 7-yard line. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And goal. Allen, and he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass, and the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area, and he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown. drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth. Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
Too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20s. They bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. From the last drive, he'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They got to get there twice.
This winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run here. Abdullah. And he's getting the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has. Anytime they've been inside something that they haven't seen. And he's also told the defensive line to worry about it. Just get the gaps and try to make it look like.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Here we go, here we go.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Garoppolo now. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This dominant defensive performance continues on that way. This poor quarterback. It's not the field protection he needs. It's having to pick himself up out of the dirt far too often.
This one followed up 2 counties over after the sack that come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're able to work this across midfield.
So much about this game, just understand the situation, and then having to execute. It's there to guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. They rally to make the tackle.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Going up top. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
To get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. On 2nd down, if they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They hand this off to Harris, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
Understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. There's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd.